Yeah, thanks, Isla, for that great introduction, and thanks for everyone to being on this call. You guys could have been doing anything else. Shout out to all of you around the world, Albania, Nigeria. I got my boy Tommy back in Canada, and just think about this, guys. Isla just mentioned, we met through LinkedIn, right? We linked up on LinkedIn, right? Because you could be the answer to someone's prayer, right? So just think, by sharing this information, whether it's a friend, family, coworker, or someone that you do not know, right? Just know that you could be that one connection away from a breakthrough, right? Now we have developed leaders all over the world. Like we have teams in North America, Asia, Africa, Europe, you name it, right? As long as you have an open mind, as long as you're coachable, motivated, and hardworking, anybody can do this, right? The best part about this is you are your own damn boss. You set your own damn schedule. No one's going to tell you, hey, sorry, you can't have time off this time, right? No one's going to tell you, oh, you only get 2 weeks off. No, right? If you want to have a day off, enjoy your day off, do whatever you want, right? And so we're going to share with you an opportunity of a lifetime. I started about 2 years ago. Tommy actually introduced me to this, and I was actually having dinner at a restaurant. And he comes up to me, he's like, bro, if I showed you a way to make money from your phone, make money on your own time, would you be open to it? And I'm sure damn glad that I did. So please keep an open mind to someone who invited you on this call, because they actually care about you to share this information with you. So without further ado, I'm actually going to share my screen and share this information with you guys. And as Isla said, write down all your questions. No question is a dumb question. Okay, so here we go. So let's just do this. So what we're looking at right here is the four-way cash flow. Okay, so 60% of us work for someone, right? That could be at a grocery store, bank, whatever it is. And as I mentioned earlier, you have to ask for that time off, or God forbid, if you get sick, you break your ankle, you have to take time off, right? Versus if you are your own boss, you don't have to worry about that, right? You can work from anywhere, right? You could work on a beach, you could work at a restaurant, a coffee shop. That's what I've been doing, right? I'm actually in Spain right now, and I'm 6 hours ahead of the Eastern time zone where Tommy is, and some of us are in the same time zone, right? And then 35% of people work for themselves. So those are your carpenters, your plumbers. So they might have the money, but not necessarily time to use that money. So where we want to get you is that 5% that make up 95% of the world's wealth, right? So what do I mean by that? We want to help you become a business owner. We want to help you invest your money, the profits that you make, some of the NFT profits that you make, which we'll get into later on in the presentation, right? So setting up a system where, no matter what you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, you're making money, right? So imagine going to the grocery store, getting paid, hanging out with your friends and having coffee, getting paid, right? How cool is that, right? So we want to help you get there. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the future of digital, right? And what do I mean by that is we have an academy, a platform, an educational platform that's going to help people equip themselves with skills and information to succeed in today's world. You see, everything's moving digital. Paper is going to be gone in a few years, right? Cryptocurrency, there's people that are getting paid in the Netherlands at Domino's Pizza in cryptocurrency. Lionel Messi, famous soccer player that works for, or sorry, that plays for Paris Saint-Germain, getting paid in cryptocurrency. Tom Brady, famous quarterback, getting paid in cryptocurrency. It's an up and coming thing. So, we want to help you become part of that next wave, right? And we have multiple academies. Here you have Forex. So anytime you've traveled, right? Let's just say I go from Spain back to Canada to visit my boy Tommy, right? I have to exchange the euro for the Canadian dollar. Right then and there, I physically participated in the foreign exchange market, but I'm losing money because the currencies are always fluctuating. You have to pay the fees to the foreign exchange place or the bank, right? HFX is a little faster pace. So for those people who are busier, have, a couple jobs, have families, whatever it is, this is 1 to 15 minute trading. You're in and out. You've made your daily percentage, whatever that is, 3%, 5%, whatever that it looks like, and we'll help you get there, right? The best part about this is A, it's a 24-hour market. B, the bank's already doing this with your money. And C, you're going to work as a team, right? There's no one left behind. Okay. And then DCX is your cryptocurrency. So your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Ripple, all that kind of stuff. And for those of you who are actually interested in starting your own online store, we have the e-commerce side. So we help you set up your store. You never physically have your product in your house. You just kind of people order on your website. It goes from the manufacturer right to your customer. Okay. So as I said, these are the 4 different academies that you're going to have access to once you're an active subscriber. And so really what the academy teaches you is through videos, apps, and education, how to read these charts, how to mark up your own charts, right? And it's all a process, and we want you to go at your own pace. Everything will be tailored to you, to the Islas, to the Reggies, to the Tommies of this platform, right? Because everybody has a different learning style. So we would tailor it to you and set you up step by step to make sure that you're comfortable, and always ask questions, even if you're months or years into the platform, right? So the whole goal here, because the market only moves in 2 directions, up and down. So sell high, buy low. And the goal is to collect as many points as possible, right? Think about it as a video game or a hotel reward system, right? The more points you have, you can upgrade to a suite, you can upgrade your, to Super Mario or something, right? Or upgrade your car on Mario Kart, whatever. So, in this example here, this is the foreign exchange market. And you can see up here the different apps that are part of the foreign exchange, right? And here, the educator and the app is really calling out where to enter. So this green section here and where to exit. And on this trade alone, right, it collected 125 points. Sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 500. It really depends on the market. It really depends on the trade. But that being said, right, even on the smallest account, right, you can start with as little as $50. A lot of people have this misconception that, oh, I need thousands of dollars to start, $1,000 to invest. No, it's the complete opposite. You can start with as little as $50, and it's all about compounding and being patient, right? Slow and steady wins that race, right? It's all about getting rich and staying rich. Okay. And then on that same trade, someone who had a little bit more money, who can risk about $1 per pip, would have made $125. And then someone who has even more money than that would have made $1,250 on this trade. So, these results aren't always, the same, but the more you plug in, the more you're going to learn and the more you're going to make. Okay. HFX, like I said, was 1 to 15-minute trading. So really, there's live educators that show you how to do this, as well as there's, again, all these apps up here that we will introduce you to if you choose the HFX Academy. And the whole goal is to get the highest percentage payout, right? So let's just say you risk $10. You want to have like an 80, 90% payout, because if you're risking 10, you want to make, in this case, 70%, you want to have, a $7 payout on the smallest account and whatnot, versus, a 40% payout. It's still okay, but you're not making as much, right? If you're risking $10. DCX, again, is the same thing. You're collecting as many points, whether it's crypto, Bitcoin, Ripple, or Ethereum, right? And the whole goal is to collect as many points as possible. And there's an app called Swipecoin that actually sends you notifications to your phone, right? So instead of clicking on your Instagram or Facebook notifications, now you're actually getting notifications and turning your phone into an actual smartphone, okay? So you'll learn all this from the academies, the videos, and the educators. We have Go Live educators that go on every single day at certain times. The schedule never changes. So, we'll help you set up with a couple educators and get you along your way. As I said earlier, there's an e-commerce site where people can literally purchase something from your site. It goes from the customer placing the order to the manufacturer and right to their house. So for those of people who are interested in that side of things, we have that platform as well, right? And then so everything is super simplified on one website. You don't have, multiple different tabs open in order to get going. So I'm actually going to show you the website itself in order for you to get an idea of what we're all about. So, this is kind of the website itself. It's I Am Academy. And so basically, there's academies, live mentorships, and different strategies that are going to help you be successful in your trading journey, right? Everything's super simplified. Again, these are all the academies that you have access to, right? And you learn from the best on your own time, right? No one's going to tell you what to do, but the more you plug in, the faster you're going to learn, and the faster you learn, the faster you earn, right? And like it says, find a strategy that works for you. Just because the harmonic scanner works for me doesn't necessarily mean it works for Tommy or Isla or whatever, right? So find something that you can relate to. It's the same with the educators as well, right? You want to find an educator that you can relate to and get. And again, we help you with the apps as well, because we want you to be learning, you know, and earning on the go. Okay. And our story is simple. We just want to empower people, build better lives, and give them purpose and meaning. Okay. And see some of our values you can see there: educate, empower, and enrich people. Okay. And then we also give back to saving children, financial literacy, human trafficking, and animal protection as well. Okay. And then you would get your own username and password. So I always like to save my username and passwords and stuff like that. And the first place that you'd always go to is the academies, right? So whatever academy you decide to choose, whether it's Forex, HFX, DCX, you would actually just go into the English Academy, or in my fiance's case, Spanish, right? But you go step by step. These are 2 to 10 minute videos that are going to help you, give you baseline knowledge. Okay. The Pip Talk is almost like the Twitter of the academy, right? So anyone you follow, any apps that you follow, this is where you would find them, right? And then my favorite is the go live sessions, right? So you're learning from educators that are 7, 8 figure earners that have been doing this for years and years. And the best part is there's multiple languages, right? There's Czech, Dutch, English, French, German, whatever you want, right? So it's not just for English speaking people. If you know people in other countries that would be interested, there's that as well, right? And then so, basically you would just choose whatever academy you decide to, right? And then you can see Sunday through Saturday what times they go on at. Okay. And one of my mentors is actually an educator right here. He goes on, and these times are all in the Eastern time zone. So wherever you're from, whether it's Nigeria, add 5 hours, Europe, add 6 hours, or in the Pacific time zone, you subtract 3 hours. So you go to that accordingly, and we'll help you with that as well. And then my favorite is the swipe coin. So there's an app, and there's also the website itself, and you can kind of see here, over the past week, right? On Tuesday, it literally told us we're going to be buying, and it tells you where to enter and where the stop loss is, and whether it's a buy or sell. There's only two buttons that you have to know: buy or sell. Okay. And they literally, I'm going to show you here. Literally will show you the app and show you the different entries and the take profits. So your red is like the stop sign, your stop loss, and then the green are your take profits. So you'd literally go to your MetaTrader 4 app, right, and find the XRP to the US dollar, and then you would enter your stop loss in one box and your take profit in another box, and press either the red button for a sell or blue button for a buy, right? And it's literally copying and pasting. Imagine, your high school teacher teaching you and sending you an answer during your exam. It's the same thing, right? And then, my favorite is up and coming stuff is NFTs, right? So OpenSea is a great one where they sell digital art, music, all that kind of stuff. And with these profits, you can buy some tokens, you can buy some cryptocurrencies, all that kind of stuff. So you can see on CoinGecko, there's over 9,000 different tokens that you can start investing in, right? That's the point of this platform, is whatever academy you choose and the go live sessions where you're making profits, we want to help you invest your money and set up a system to make you even more money. multiple streams of income, right? So CoinGecko, there's over 9,000 different tokens on this platform. And then, like I said, OpenSea, you can buy different types of art and music, using your cryptocurrency and all that kind of stuff. And for those of you who are interested in sports related videos, right? There's an app and a website called NBA Top Shot where you buy certain clips of videos. So it could be from the NBA finals, it could be, game 7 of an Eastern Conference final, and you can actually buy and resell those kind of stuff as well, right? And then there's actually a game called Axie Infinity where you can make a wallet, get these Axies, and then start playing with them, and they make you and earn you money, right? Cryptocurrencies. So there's all these systems in place. And then one of my favorite apps, which is a comic app called Vivi, Veve, and a couple of, the Albanian team and a couple people from India team were able to purchase comics and able to flip a $7 comic into $40, $200, and thousands of dollars, right? So imagine that $7 click of a button, and now you've made that much more money. And then you could use that profit to trade with, or you could buy some crypto or some tokens and stuff like that. So that's the whole goal of our platform, is to help you with that. And we've also partnered with the best personal development coach in Bob Proctor and his mentee, Alex Morton. So, you really get everything. It's a one-stop shop kind of thing, right? So, really take that into consideration, that you can do this on your own time and all that kind of stuff too, right? So, to tell you a little more about this platform, I'm actually going to pass it over to the guy who actually introduced it to me. One of my good friends, my best friend, my business partner. He's only 21 years old, out of Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. And, we met at a restaurant over dinner and we worked together. And, he's one of the people that I look up to. He's my mentor, and he's taught me a lot about what I know and what I just shared it with you guys. And so I want you to listen to him, because he brings a lot of value. He brings a lot of sauce. Every single presentation, I always get a lot from him. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to my boy, Tommy Ooze.
All right. If you guys can hear me clearly, drop a 1 in the chat. I'm gonna mute everybody out. Go. Awesome. Appreciate you, TJ and Ajla. Thank you guys to all you on this call. I'm excited to be here. We're in the car right now. You can, work from anywhere in the world with this amazing opportunity. So very blessed, very grateful to be a part of this platform. Guys, for those who do not know me, my name is Tom Hughes. I'm 22 years old, and I've been a part of this platform for over 2 years now. And in life, I always knew I was going to be successful. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. So I didn't know which route I was going to go. And in life, you don't need to know. You just need to have the right vehicle to get you where you want to go, right? So I'm going to say this to every single person on the call before I continue the information. Whatever your goals are, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you want to accomplish in life, if you have the right vehicle to get there, you can do it, right? If you have the right income streams and time freedom and money coming in, passive residual income, your money working for you, you can have that time to work on your passion, work towards your goals and dreams. So I'm going to say this to every single person on here, whether you're interested in trading or not, or maybe you love trading, or maybe you just want to get into crypto. Maybe you want to get into NFTs. Maybe you don't want to get involved at all. Or maybe you're like, stop talking, I'm ready to join, right? But I want to say this to you. Just let this work as a vehicle to get your goals and dreams. When I saw trading at first, when I looked at a screen, I wasn't like, wow, I love candlesticks. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I said? I said, wow, look at this financial market that they don't teach in school. Like, I didn't learn about Forex in school. I don't learn about crypto in school. I didn't learn about e-commerce in school. I didn't learn about HFX in school. But what I did learn is how to be like everybody else, right? What we're giving you is an opportunity to be the best version of you and go out there and be exactly what you want in life, right? So let this be a vehicle that gets you to that financial freedom, gets you to that time freedom. So whatever you're lacking right now in your life, whether it's time or money, it's usually one of the two, maybe both. This can give you both of that, right? But I want to be honest for every single person on this call. This is not, some get rich quick. This is the gym. If you have a gym membership, you get what you put into it. And if you show up to the gym, guess what? You get results. If you don't show up, I can't help you. So, I want to be super transparent with every single person on this call. Just know that, at 20 years old, I got started with this platform and I said, I don't even know what trading is. I don't know anything, but I do know that I want to be a multimillionaire. I do want to be able to retire my parents one day. I do want to be able to go up to my mom and give her $10,000 and tell her I have an amazing day because I love her and she doesn't have to work anymore. What do you want to do? Right? What do you want to do? Who do you want to help? Do you want to travel the world? Like, ask yourself these questions. Like, I want you to understand the only limit in life that you have is the ones that you impose on yourself. Okay. So you can actually go out there and achieve absolutely anything you want. If you look at my profile picture, it says whatever your mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. And that's truly it, guys. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're already right. Right. Whatever you believe is true at the end of the day. So if you're on this call saying, wow, this looks hard, well, you're right. Right. If you think this looks easy, you're right. So whatever you believe is true. But I want you to understand, if I can do it, you can do it. Right. TJ can do it. You can do it. Before I knew Forex, before I knew crypto, I didn't know crypto, but I did know that I didn't have an opportunity to get me to 6 figures or 7 figures. Right. A lot of people go to school, get a job, and then, or not even get a job, go to school, get in student loan debt, and then they have a degree and they're the most I know highly educated people that are broke. Right. And yeah, student loan debt's the number one thing in the world. So I don't know where you currently fall in your life, whether you want more time, more money. But for me, it was both. It was ultimately freedom. And I saw trading. I saw I Am Master Academy as a vehicle to get me to where I wanted to go. And when I keep saying vehicle is, I mean, like Rolls Royce. I'm thinking, Mercedes Benz. I'm thinking Tesla. I'm thinking Bugatti, right? Lamborghini, whatever it is that you're passionate about. Maybe it's helping people in third world countries, whatever it is for you. This can help you do that. Okay. So I want you to understand we have many different streams of income and you just got to pick one or two, master it, and never give up. And you can literally be super successful with this thing. So I'm going to show you guys how to get started. TJ, you didn't show them how to get started, right? Not yet. Okay, cool. Let me dive into that. You ended off on products, just so I know where I'm at. Perfect. Thank you. Awesome. I'm going to share my screen and do that. All right, dope. All right. Play from current slide. All right, guys. So basically, the biggest question we get is how you can get started. And, to be honest, I want you to understand that it costs to be a boss. Okay. You got to spend money to make money. Right. And if you're not willing to invest in yourself, how do you expect to see an ROI in your life? Right. So I was on a call the other day with my good friend, and he just hit 7 figures. He just hit the 2 comma club. He's 25 years old. Okay. He's in the similar space that we are in. And he was talking about how he got to seven figures. And I was like asking him questions, right? Because in life, you want to follow people that have the results that you want. Okay. Don't listen to other people if they don't have what you want. Okay. Like genuinely, like develop your own opinion. Don't go talk about mom and dad after this. Develop your own opinion about what you're seeing and ask yourself, can this get you what you want? And it can, right? So, basically, I asked this individual, how did you get to 7 figures? Like, what did you do? He's like, well, I invested tens of thousands of dollars into myself. So for me, I invested into myself, right? Money to get started in this platform. And that's what you have to do. So what I'm saying to you guys is if in order to become a 7-figure earner, my friend has invested over tens of thousands of dollars in himself, right? He was actually showing me a course that costed 13 grand, right? So in order for me to get to 1 million, right? 8 figures, right? 7 figures, I got to be willing to invest 10 grand in myself, right? But just so you know, for everybody on this call, it's not $10,000, right? You can get started in this platform for a couple $100, okay? And I know, it's US, it might be a little bit more expensive than Albania and other countries, right? But for $325, you get access to all 3 of our academies, cryptocurrency, you get access to HFX, DCX, you get access to absolutely everything, guys, for $325 one time, okay? It's like Netflix, if you have Netflix, and it is a reoccurring monthly subscription, right? I have $274. There's no contract. You can cancel and renew whenever you want. All right. But I want you to understand that you invest in yourself and don't look at this as, hey, well, what is this going to cost me? Look at this as, what is this going to make me? Right. When I saw this, when I was 20 years old, I was a broke college student and I just got a 9-to-5. Right. And I want you to understand, like, there's nothing wrong with having a job, but there's something wrong with only having a job, right? Like you need to have multiple streams of income. Warren Buffett says the average millionaire, guys, has 7 streams of income. How many do you have? Right? Before this, I had maybe one, right? And because of COVID, guys, job security is not job security, right? So you need to find a way to make money online, right? I used to travel for work. I'm literally doing a call in my car right now. You know what I mean? Like, because I can. And I was literally playing basketball. I got my basketball Detroit Pistons jersey on right now, like, literally like an hour ago, because I have time freedom to go do that, right? Do you want to be able to live your life or be trapped behind a desk or doing construction or doing a job that you're not even passionate about? See, most people go through life and they literally convince themselves that they like a job enough. Like, they try to convince themselves that they like their job enough, so they just keep showing up. But like deep down, they hate it. You know what I mean? So I want you to understand that, you know, we're here giving you an opportunity where you're investing a little bit of money into yourself. Maybe it's a lot for you. I don't know what your position is. It was a lot for me when I started, but I understood that the one thing is that if nothing changes, nothing changes. And at the end of the day, all you're going to have left is change. So you're going to ask, how big of a change do you want to see? Because if you want to see a change in a bank account, you got to take different actions, right? I always say, do something different to get a different result, right? That's the biggest thing. If you're not getting the results you want in your life, well, you got to start doing something different in order to see a different result, right? So there's also the basic focus packages. So if you're like, oh, I just want to do crypto or HFX or Forex, it's a little bit cheaper. It's $235 startup, okay? $174 a month. So you only pay $235 to get started, all right? But we can give this to you for free, guys. So we have a 2 and free program. It's like a scholarship program where if you go out there and you refer 2 active paying customers one time to the academies, it's completely free. So if I join, right, I brought in TJ, let's say I brought in Ajla, right? Now my monthly membership is completely free. And I get to learn from multimillionaires, right, for free. Who doesn't want to do that, right? So if you do know 2 people that want to make more money, do you know 2 people that don't like their current situation, that need more time, right? Then this is for them, all right? This is for you, okay? So I have my family involved. I have my mom. I have my dad. They all have cryptocurrency. They're all buying NFTs. Like, I got my brother. I got my aunts. I got my cousin. Why? Because this works, right? Do you work? That's the biggest question. Do you work? Because it's not about if this works. It matters if you work, right? So we're going to give you the blueprint to success. We're going to actually give you an opportunity to go out there and get this for free. You just got to take action and follow the blueprint that's given to you. And if you work with me, TJ, or Ajla directly, or Reggie, anyone else in the organization, we're here to help you, you know? So hit us up. We want to see you win. And you know what I'll actually personally do? On this call only, whoever gets started after this call, I will personally mentor you one-on-one and launch your business, help you, you know, go 2 and free in your first 48 hours. Okay. But you got to follow exactly what I have to say. You got to be coachable. And I will personally help every single person that gets started after this call. Ajla, Reggie, whoever invited people, let me know, TJ, and I'll personally do that. So I'm excited to work with every single person here, help you guys get this for free, help you change your situation, and help you really just take advantage of this information, right? I'm literally, like, I was literally up till 3 a.m. last night playing a crypto video game. Like, I used to love video games. I stopped playing video games because they weren't making me money. Guess what? Now they're making me money, right? Like, do you play video games that make you money? Like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't even know that was possible until I got involved with this platform, guys. So I want you to understand, the biggest thing I want you to take away from this call is that you don't know what you don't know, okay? And let's say you don't have the money to get started, right? Or let's say you don't have money to invest in trading, right? If that's you, drop a 1 in the chat box, right? And that's okay, right? Well, we have one more stream of income and you can become an independent business owner. I'm going to be very frank. This is optional, but this is for my bigger thinkers. This is for my 5 percenters, the cash flow quadrant. I think TJ broke it down, right? This is for individuals that say, you know what? I want to go from using my hard-earned money to using other people's money, right? So you can build a successful business from home, all over the world, from your laptop, from your cell phone, right? And literally, guys, the company said, hey, you know what? We have an affiliate marketing program. Let me break this down to you guys. Affiliate marketing, all right, is the second highest paid income stream in the entire world, okay? So it's the biggest industry, second to the sports industry, right? There's nobody else that makes more money other than LeBron James, okay? And literally, word of mouth marketing, sharing information, transfer of information is literally the biggest way to share something, okay? So just like Uber or Airbnb, when you sign up to IM, you are going to get a referral link, okay? That's how you join. You don't see IM Mastery Academy on TV. Here's why. Because our target audience isn't watching TV. All right. So if you were invited to this call, it's because the person that invited you here sees something in you and literally thinks that you have what it takes to be successful. right? Maybe you just don't have the right blueprint, but we're here to give it to you. Okay. And I didn't create this blueprint. I was given my blueprint from people that make millions of dollars a month. Okay. So we're going to give you the same one, and you just got to follow it. And you can literally come into this and make more money than any single person. Like, you can make more money than the person that brought you into this. Like, I've created over 5-6 figure earners on my team. Okay. And literally they've made more money than I have. Like, I have a 7-figure earner on my team. Like all I did was bring them in. So I want you to understand, like, if this can work for them, it can work for you, right? Most people know nothing getting involved, but here's how the residual income works. So residual income means do the work once and the money's going to keep coming in over and over again. So if you refer a third person, right, instead of having a free membership, you're now going to get, all right, you're going to get $150 US per month. All right, $37.50 every single week. Okay, not a lot of money, but would you notice if $150 came off your paycheck? Probably. Would you notice if I went up to you and I said, "Hey, here's $150, would you take it?" Probably, right? So same thing with this, right? You get $150 a month just from bringing in 3 people, helping them, which we would have done for free anyways, right? If it grows and grows from there cumulatively, right, at 12 customers, whether you bring in all 12 or let's say you bring in 3, right, and then they all bring in 3, you have 12 in your team, right? You're making $150 every Friday's residual day, okay? And $600 every single month, part-time, right? Part-time. You know, ask yourself, what can an extra $7,200 a year part-time do for you, US? That's like 10,000 Canadian. Not sure how much it is in Albania. You can drop it in the chat if you want. But what can an extra 10 grand do for you? 7,200 US, right? Part-time, right? What bills could that pay for? Well, I look at it as not just paying for my bills and other things, but I can take that money, reinvest it back into my business, put it into trading accounts. And guess what? I can trade with Christopher Terry's money, our CEO, instead of my hard-earned money that I work with at my job. Right, guys? I worked jobs for 8 years. I went to school. I graduated. You know, I'm not down on jobs. I'm not down on school. I'm just up on opportunity because I understand there's very low startup costs. Like, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on school, right, to get a piece of paper I don't even use today. And I've learned more from this academy than I did from my school. Right, because that's how I applied myself. So if you apply yourself to this, if you actually like dial in, I promise you can be successful. But if you don't, that's on you, right? So literally, guys, it's crazy. We have the best compensation plan in the entire world. Like, it grows and grows from there. Every number that comes after these ranks is how much you can make a month from helping people, right? Platinum 1000, you make $1,000 a month, okay? From having a team of 30 individuals, $250 every single month, right? You can literally get paid for helping people learn a skill set to set them free, right? And Platinum 2000, making 2,000 a month, right? 75 customers on your team, $500 every Friday, US, right? That's an average salary in North America. Platinum 5,000, right? You're making $5,000 a month, right? $5,000 every single month. That's $60,000 US, right? Chairman 10 is where it gets really fun. And that should be your goal coming into this. Chairman 10, making $10,000 a month, driving a team of over 500 customers. All right. You don't have to personally bring in 500 people, and you get paid 120,000 plus bonuses, really $150,000 a year from just helping people learn a skill set while you're making money trading, right? So you literally have 5 streams of income at your fingertips. The most money you can make on our compensation plan is $750K a month, really $1 million a month after bonuses, $200K every single Friday. My mentors do that. You know, I have, like, it's real. It works, right? They're normal people just with an above average work ethic and a way above average mindset. So if they can do it, guess what? You can do it. But start small. Go for Platinum 150. That should be your first goal coming into this, right? Take the money and put it in your trading account. I don't have money to trade, Tommy. Great. Go Platinum 600, right? Take $600 a month, put it in your trading account, right? Because we're here to help you win. And this is the blueprint of financial freedom, right? Ask yourself right now, does your job have a compensation plan that allows you to earn $750K a month? If it doesn't, well, here's an opportunity that does. Okay. So guys, I want to ask you, what will you become? You know, there's really only 3 types of people on this call, and this is just information. But information, guys, I truly believe is the difference between rich and poor people, is access to information, ultimately what you do with that information, right? There's no such thing as someone lying to you for you not being successful. It's literally just what you do with what's told to you, guys. So I want you to understand that the word rich stands for residual income creates happiness, okay? And then poor stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. So if you've been looking for a way out, if you've been looking for something different, or maybe just duplicate the current income that you have, whatever it may be in your life, right? Whether you're 17 years old on this call or 75 years old, doesn't matter, right? You know, this can be that way, okay? And don't be poor. Don't pass over opportunities repeatedly, because being broke and skeptical, I'll be honest with you, is a terrible combination. If you have no money and you think this is, and you're skeptical, terrible. Like, I feel bad for you. So I want you to focus on what's possible, not other people's opinions, right? Form your own opinion, take massive action. Isla's crushing it. Reggie's crushing it. TJ's crushing it. I'm crushing it, right? We want you to crush it with us. So basically there's 3 types of people on this call. The first type of individual is someone says, hey, you know what? This is great information. Appreciate you guys. Might not be for me. You know, if that's you, best of luck in your future endeavors. That's probably less than 1% on this call. The second type of person is someone says, hey, you know what? I love everything I'm hearing. I'm ready to get started, but I do have some questions. I need to get educated a little bit more, get my questions answered. Then I'm ready to get started. That's you, your group number 2. We're excited to work with you, answer your questions, and help you make money with us and change your life. So, and then the group number 3 is probably 95% of this call is Tommy, shut up, stop talking, send me the referral link. I'm ready to get rocking and rolling with you guys and take it to the moon. So I appreciate every single person hopping on this call. Do not let this information go over your head. Do not get off this call just being hyped up. Wow, that was motivating. You know, go there and take massive action, guys. People say knowledge is power, but it's not. Applied knowledge is power. So take what you learned today, get back to the person that got you on this call. Say I'm group 1, 2, or 3, probably 3, right? And get started, guys. And I will personally work one-on-one, hands-on. I'll give you an hour of my time. All right, for every person that gets started today. Isla, just tell me, give me a list, and we'll rock it. So love you guys, and we'll see you all at the top from the top, because guess what? The bottom is way too crowded. I can't wait to come out to Albania to 1,000 customers, and we'll see you guys all very soon. Welcome to the revolution. Peace out.